What did Nicholls do differently in the last 10 minutes of that game? They're denying the ball.
No, they denied the whole game. They didn't do anything differently. If anything you want to point to schematically, maybe fatigue, if you want to go there. I just think we got off plan. We literally went up 17, and the next possession we go under a ball screen, which we never do. They hit a 3. We have our largest lead, and literally the next possession, we're not mentally there enough to do what you're supposed to do. They hit a 3, 14-point game, and they just come back from that point. Is it that play's fault? No, but we didn't have a person, including myself, that got us settled and got us back into our stuff to get a win. Really poor job on me.
Coach, go back to the first half when things weren't going so rough for your squad. Good shooting, 57, almost 58% in that. How did it get different?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to go back and look. I thought we didn't share the ball. We had, I think, 10 assists at half, so you only have 6 in the second half. We stopped sharing it. We've talked about it a lot. This is the result, and it's January. We got to stop saying it. The players that play heavy minutes got to take more ownership. That can't happen. They're making the decisions on the floor, but they know what they're supposed to do, and sometimes they choose not to. And it's upsetting because you have the defending champs on the rope, and you got a chance to start 2-0, and you let it get away. It's a long season, but we're not going to just act like this didn't happen. If you want to be a championship caliber program, this should never happen. So I got to get back to work. I got to watch it, figure out where I need to schematically be better, and then we got to make sure our players understand what we're trying to do.
Coach, game like this, it can become an instant rivalry between two programs when their first matchup ends like the way this one did.
Yeah, give them a lot of credit. They came back from 17 down in the second half. Hard to do. They got good players. They're extremely well coached. They made some big shots. They had 2 big threes. When they got open looks, they buried them. That's the sign of a championship team. They shoot 51%, 62 from the. I didn't even see it live action, but you let a team shoot 51%, 62% from 3. It's gonna be hard.
All right, so there's got to be a quick recovery because you're on a bus in the morning and headed down to Lake Charles. The good news is you have an opportunity to get the taste of it out of your mouth real fast.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be all year. Like I said, it's a long season. This is 2 of 18, so we got 16 more. We'll figure it out. We'll prepare and we'll get ready. Going back on the road, obviously, it's really hard to win on the road. We hope we're just competitive, give ourselves a chance in that last 4 minutes, and then we make more plays like Nicholls did tonight. We got to make those plays so we have a chance to find a way to get a win.
Kalen Williams, Tommy Lewis, they have been working it well at point. Kalen didn't have as good a shooting game as Tommy did, but man, the coverage, the defense on the other side is pretty salty as well.
Yeah, they're guarding. Guys are doing what we're asking them to do for the most part. It's just you got to do it better. The guys that are D-Mac, and Kalen specifically, they got to play better down the stretch. If they're going to play that heavy in minutes, they just can't. They can't get away from it like that. So, we'll. Like I said, it's part of the deal. They should not feel good at all right now. Again, you gave up a 17-point lead in the second half. That's coaching from the top down. So I need to take ownership. Staff needs to take ownership. Players need to take ownership. And that hopefully will never happen again in my entire career as a coach. It's really hard to do with the way basketball's played, with possessions and stuff like that. It's really hard to do. Got to be tougher with the ball. Got to be tougher to get stops when it matters. And you just got to find a way next time.
Luka Vasic, his first half was especially good. It seemed from this seat. Might have been his first half of basketball. He just didn't have another one to go with it.
Yeah, he played good. I probably should have subbed it. There's a lot I would have done differently, obviously, too. I should have subbed some more guys. I probably should have got Luke some more minutes. He played well. Jake, so looking at this, that's probably a little bit heavier minute than I like to go. We've been playing a lot of guys, and I want to continue to do that. So, I'll evaluate myself just like we're going to evaluate what we did. And it's just not a good outcome. Our program the universe, like everyone deserves better than what we showed them right there.
All right, Coach. No, you want to get right after it, and it'll be an early morning for you guys. So we'll let you go. Thanks for coming over after this, and we'll do it again on Saturday. Hopefully, all better all the way around.
You got it. Go Lions.
All right, Jarrett Von Rosenberg.